I'm here in Camp Somerset in Smithfield, Maine, where I'm attending the wedding and reception for the newlywed Connor and Bree Wright. They brought their friends and family from Texas to be here in Maine, so you got people from vacation land being infiltrated by people from what in tarnation land. And to me, it's really funny because it reminds me exactly like that scene from the movie Up, where Carl and Ellie got married and then it panned to what each of their family was like. I'm Bree's second cousin and I'm so excited and honored to be here so I can drink, do a video, and watch her get married. Anyway, let's see how everyone's doing here tonight. I'm here with the newlywed, Bree and Connor. Congratulations to the both of you. How does it feel to be here tonight?
Very surreal, but amazing. So happy.
What about you, Connor?
It's amazing. I'm glad it's all over. It was very stressful.
It must have been very stressful with, the flight delays, all that, and now we had the wind howling as well outside. That must have been...
We brought the tornadoes from Texas.
Connor, what was your game plan when it came to the proposal? How did you execute it?
So I told her dad to send a text in the family group chat that he wanted to go to dinner before they came back to Maine. So she thought the whole plan was made by her father. And so we were going to our lot where we're building our house to show my mom and her mom. And I did it there, but she had no idea.
I thought he was going to do it in Maine, but when he did it there, it couldn't have been at a better place where we're building our future home.
What was the moment that you guys had with each other where you thought, oh, they're the one?
The second I laid my eyes on him.
Oh my gosh, just straight from a movie.
She bought me a Scotty Cameron putter for Christmas.
I love it. Thank you guys. I'm excited for your new house. And Connor, you're going to be the only cowboy near Dallas that's getting a ring, so you'll be all right. Now, Gigi, seems like all of your grandkids are now getting married. How does it feel now at the age you're at to see time go by and now them moving on and starting their own families?
Yes, and it's time for the next generation, and we'll have a wedding in January.
I know.
And that'll be my great-grandchild.
Oh my gosh. Well, imagine if you make it to be a great-great-grandmother.
Oh dear.
You guys are next up to be married, and now seeing this and being here tonight, have you guys taken any notes at all for what you guys want your wedding to be?
I love the fact that it's a wide open area. It's concrete floors, so you could dance here just as effectively as on the dance floor. It feels like the entire place is a dance floor. I love that. We've already picked a venue, and I made sure it was hardwood floors. That was a priority to me.
I don't know about it's something that I'm gonna do, but I really, really loved how Uncle Matt took Bree and Joanne and they were all dancing together. I thought it was really cute. And I really liked the simplicity of the first dance, how it wasn't extravagant, it was just so simple and sweet and lovely.
What was your first impression when you met Connor?
I really hope he can handle her.
I think Bree finally found her match.
Finally found her match.
Yes,
What
sir.
about Connor made you think nope, that's the one?
Bree is a handful and he can keep up with her, so.
I thought he was very handsome and I liked him instantly. I don't know why, but I did.
Dude thinks he's best at everything, and he kind of is, which really pisses you off, because every once in a while you think you have a chance at beating him in something, and then he still wins. And if I ever have any questions on what to gamble on, I'm going with what he said.
He's very competitive. He thinks he wins a lot at sports when he's really not that good. But a lot of people let him win.
I thought Connor was very sweet, but I was a little worried about him just because knowing Bree and just the atmosphere that we're always around them in, I wasn't real sure he could hold his own, but he's done very well.
A little reserved, but quickly came out of it. Once we got to talking and all that very first meeting, then in 10 minutes we were laughing and getting along, and I had an instant good impression of him.
I thought they were a really good match, and I think he calms Bree down a little bit.
Yeah.
Thought he was a really cute sweetheart. They look good together.
I thought he was handsome, and I like the way he treats Bree.
What a wonderful gentleman he was.
What made him be a wonderful gentleman to you?
First time I saw him, he was at my mom's house, and he treated her
with so much respect, like he knew her all his life, like that was his grandmother. And that really hit me, that he was that nice to her.
I really loved Connor from the very first time I met him, honestly, which is crazy because I'm a hard judge. But he's been a really great guy.
Great taste in music, funny, and very welcoming. He's goofy, and he's very competitive. He takes things very seriously.
What was your first impression when you met Bree?
Oh, she's fabulous. She's amazing. Yeah.
Amazing?
Yeah. Most beautiful woman. I mean, Connor outkicked his coverage with Bree.
Oh my gosh. So I have a story behind that.
Tell me.
Bree was a friend to both my boys.
She would send us videos on what they were out doing.
Yes.
Before her and Connor started dating.
Yes. So I had Corbin and Connor, and then she would send us videos whenever they were drunk, and did FaceTime with us to tell me they were okay.
Yeah, and usually we were in bed when we were watching those videos because they were always out getting hammered.
I met Bree and thought that she was hands down beautiful, and she's so kind and so sweet.
She was so sweet, she was very pretty, and she just welcomes everyone with open arms. She's just got a vibe. She's just cool, like a cool vibe, very sweet person.
Like, it's crazy. When I first met Bree, she was just a real kind person, and we like went to college with each other, and like we kind of had crossed paths, but we didn't really know each other that much in college. But when we first like started hanging out with like the whole group, I felt like I had known her my whole life.
Do you have a favorite story to talk about Bree or to tell about Bree?
When I met her, I was pregnant with my with you, and she was about 12 years old, and she was not easy to break. She was a tough cookie, but a break. I'll say that much.
Her Lululemons and getting mud on them when we went to this dive bar.
Dancing on the table with Kayla and Elise.
There's just so many.
Okay, I have a good one. At my bachelorette trip in Miami, Bree and I wanted to get on the jet skis. We were on a yacht, and they pulled up jet skis so we could ride out into the ocean. And so Bree and I wanted it, so we like cut in front of the line of all these other very attractive women. And the guy, the skipper or whatever, like pulled us over and let us get on, and then we just jet skied off and left. And none of them knew we were going out on it. So they were all just like waving to us from the yacht. It was so fun.
The things that I picture are like, I've known Bree since we were like 5 years old, and just like all of our like crazy outfits we would wear when we were 5 and match each other and run around the neighborhood.
And putting on like the boots at your house.
Yeah,
when you had
we
those
would do that. We would have my parents put casts on us. I think the one that Bree would remember the most is when my brother tried to chase us with a knife. Only Bree would understand it, but.
Oh my God, there's so many. Probably just like a good middle school story of us just having good sleepovers in her parents' house, and Joanne and our friend Marie, they would come around and like sneak up on us when we were watching scary movies and like mess with us, and it was always just so scary and fun. But just being children and having that fun together.
What's a story about Connor that you want to share?
He loves the cribbo.
Does?
The Fortnite crew will know what that means, but he loves the cribbo.
I'll honestly never forget, like, when Connor first got his Tesla, he was really excited about it, and one of our buddies went to ride in it. He's not here tonight, and literally spilled his entire beer all over Connor's brand new Tesla, like first drive.
Oh no.
Yeah, Connor was really happy about that one.
Connor introduced us to Pink Whitney, and was his favorite drink, and now I can't look at it the same.
You know what? It goes back 30-something years ago, and my daughter was the same age, and my daughter was a tomboy, and I thought she might like Connor better, but she ended up liking ladies better. But I gotta tell you, truth be known, I thought it was a relationship 30 years ago.
You've been married for too many years. Now, what advice do you have for Connor and Bree so they can have a long marriage as well?
no advice. Good luck.
So you've been married for 1 year. A lot can happen in 1 year. So what advice do you have to give to Connor and Bree to make that first year easier?
The first year is gonna be the hardest year of your relationship, 100%. But you have to stick it out and remember your vows to each other. You love each other, and at the end of the day, it's about you two and no one else.
Always be honest. Always never tell a lie, and always be faithful.
Beautiful. What about
you? What we told Connor and Bree is they have, within the past year and a half, they've had to live together with her parents. They've had to build a house, and they've had to plan for a wedding. And if they can make it through all that, we know they're going to make it through anything.
Fair enough. You've already gone this far.
Always be in touch with your family and your friends. You don't exist within your own bubble. It's really like a very big community. So always stay in touch with other people and know that you don't exist just on your own, and that makes you a lot happier.
What advice do you have for Bree and Connor so they can have a long marriage like you and Joanne have had?
I would just say, stay committed, do things together. Both of you work hard toward a common goal, and that's the way it works.
It seems like it was a successful wedding. I want to thank the newlyweds, Connor and Bree Wright, for having me and having others. I want to thank Connor and Bree Wright for having me and everyone else here to make memories alongside them as we wish them a happy and longful marriage. Again, thanks Connor and Bree for having me and everyone over. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And always remember, Jesus loves you.